você toda vez que você for, você tem que fazer. Termina, tem que fazer tudo de novo. Yeah.
You want to do it without you? Yes.
Look for how beautiful it is.
Just return it.
See? That's what I need to do, huh? How much time? Here, let me put it
Let me know if you need more, I'll just move it.
What was that one? What are you doing?
We're put an extra few minutes.
It's connected.
You want me to run that? I can't.
It's connected already.
This one, eh? In.
No, nice look for you for this area.
Choose there.
Wait.
Move it left and right.
Yeah?
Keep moving it, keep moving it.
Okay.
Mueve la cámara. Left and right.
Yes.
We added a few minutes.
Okay, I'm ready to go, whenever you're ready. Ya es el último error. Yo sé que alguien se hace muy como que es okay, it's TV, pero también es un...
La sangre para decirle no pasa nada. No les duele nada.
There's a box right
Somewhere
here.
else.
No, I got it.
I apologize.
No, it's right here. How did that one come out? Oh, you said fabulous, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What happened is I took the, because it was left out there, and I just don't like it.
It was Envision and, okay.
This is the Envision one too. I want you to know some of the checks are going to be written out of Envision, okay, when I pay some of these guys. Okay? Just want you to know.
Okay.
You don't want to come in tomorrow and finish this?
No, I wanted to have tomorrow off.
Come in tomorrow. Margie, stop.
Okay.
Why don't you save some energy for your husband?
Oh,
For this. I'm kidding you.
Put it on the camera. Tell everybody
Come here.
while you're at it.
Come here. I love you.
I love you too.
I want to see you to be relaxed after this.
Okay.
Okay? I want to relax.
Okay.
If you do a little bit more than you can do, we still have a lot of cleaning up to do. Okay, I'm gonna rub your feet, rub your neck, and you're gonna fall asleep, and then it's over. Kill me de una vez. Babe, tomorrow, half an hour, and you're out.
Okay.
All
All
right?
right, all right.
And you get to see your husband because you look forward to seeing him at work so much. I know that's why you come. Look at this. Orange.
¿Cuántos minutos?
I really.
¿Cuántos minutos son ustedes? You want more than that? No, it's 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes, yeah. Okay, voy a dar una foto.
Audio?
Lo vamos a mandar con esto a la casa, ¿eh? ¿Qué es eso? Lo vamos a mandar con este sándwich a su casa.
1, 2, 3.
Ya, y a ti también, ¿eh?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Con esto a su casa, un sándwich.
Audio, ¿está bien?
Sí, 1 minuto y medio.
A minute.
¿Amén?
So, a little over a minute.
Oops. Okay.
Minute and a half.
Okay. ¿Qué iba a hacer?
I'm gonna take this one here, okay?
Ok, ¿qué iba a hacer? Doggone you, Carlos. Oh, aquí están.
Usted hizo los 25 minutos en
1 minuto.
Un minuto, ok.
Se quiser bajar cosita mínima, el iris, cosita mínima.
This tá bom.
Sí,
Okay,
mejor.
it's better.
A little bit more, un poquito más
A
bajo.
little.
Little what?
more, yeah, un poquito más.
¿Alto o menos?
Menos.
¿Abajo?
Sí, para abajo. Okay?
Ahí está.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Ok.
Já pode contar? Já.
Cinco, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Valdez for InVision Television. Hola, soy Dr. Valdez, bienvenidos otra vez. Ha sido un día muy largo, empezamos muy temprano, tuvimos unos problemitas, pero gracias a Dios hemos llegado. We've had a long day, we've gotten a lot done, but thank God we made it through. We have some questions that viewers have posed to us that I want to address. I've asked you before, give us a phone call. We want to know what's on your mind so that we can better serve you. Tenemos unas preguntas que unas personas nos han dado y le vamos a dar respuestas. Como he dicho antes, queremos que nos llamen y nos den qué es lo que está en su mente, en qué temas le podemos ayudar a ustedes. Y voy a tomar ahorita a dar respuesta a 3 preguntas que me han dado. I want to just give a little bit of response to 3 questions that I was given. Question number 1. How do I overcome failure to thrive? La primera pregunta es ¿cómo puedo superar fracaso sobre fracaso? Y le vamos a decir de esta manera. We're going to say it this way. How do I overcome ongoing failure after failure? For those of you who were here earlier, I talked about a boxer. A boxer who is losing the battle, losing the fight, but the boxer keeps getting back up. Para unos de ustedes que estaban aquí antes y hablamos de un boxeador que está perdiendo la pelea, pero cada vez que uno cae, que él cae, se sigue levantando. Así es como uno gana sobre fracaso. No es el éxito. La meta no es el éxito, es el deseo. La meta es no rendirnos. La meta es levantarnos otra vez y seguir peleando. You know that boxer that keeps being beaten down and keeps getting back up? That is the goal. The desire is to win. That's the desire. But the goal is to not quit. Anybody who gets knocked down and keeps getting back up, even if he doesn't win the fight, we admire him. You know the feeling. The guy goes down and we cheer for him. Get up, get up. And then he gets up again and knocks down again. And then he gets knocked down, gets up, and they clean out his gloves. And then he dares to look at the champ and says, come on, let's go some more. We cheer for that guy. Ustedes han visto ese boxeador que lo tumban y se levanta. Lo tumban y se levantan y empezamos a apoyarlo. Y luego le limpian los guantes y luego hasta pide más. Ve al campeón y le dice, come on, hay que irnos más. Y nosotros estamos excitados para verlo terminar su pelea. Al final de la pelea levantan la mano del campeón y luego el campeón le levanta la mano al que perdió. At the end of the fight, the champ, they raise his hand up because he won the fight. But then the champ raises the other one who lost the fight because he won the fight. He kept the belt, but he won the fight. El que ganó el campeón se quedó con el cinturón, pero el que ganó la pelea es el que no se rindió. So as long as you don't give up, con que no se rinda, don't worry about the failures. What you do is learn from the failure and then get back up and then get on again. No importa el fracaso. Lo que importa es que aprendamos del fracaso y luego limpiarnos otra vez y adelante, más a la pelea. So that's question number one. Question number two. How do I make decisions? How do I make decisions? That one is a lot simpler than you think. ¿Cómo hacer decisiones? Es mucho más fácil que uno cree. La decisión no quiere decir que va a ser la decisión correcta. Making a decision doesn't mean you're going to make the right decision. The most important thing is that you take action. Then you figure out if you're on the right track or not. Primero se hace la decisión y luego en el camino uno empieza a desarrollar en qué dirección se va esa decisión. Lo más importante es tomar acción, porque si no es una espera, esperando, decimos ya mero, y ya mero quizás nunca llega. The most important thing is to take action and then modify that decision along the way. Because the worst thing you can do is live in this world of almost maybe now. Almost maybe now can be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. The goal is to come to this point where now, ya, de una vez, now is the decision time. I've made many bad decisions and then modified them, and they ended up being the right decision. Yo he hecho muchas decisiones equivocadas y luego las corregí, las modifiqué y luego eventualmente se siente como que hice la decisión correcta. So make a decision, haga una decisión. Y si es necesario, agarre otra persona que le ayude. If it's necessary, get someone alongside you to help you make the decision. Making a decision doesn't mean you have to make it. Hacer una decisión no quiere decir que usted lo tiene que hacer. Puede agregar una persona que le ayude a hacer esas decisiones. Por eso estamos aquí nosotros. Imagínese, le estoy ayudando a pensar quizás cosas que ellos no pueden pensar. Imagine I'm right beside you. I'm trying to help you think things through that maybe you can't do on your own. And me, I reach out to others all the time. Yo siempre ando pidiendo ayuda de tanta gente. So make a decision and then modify it. Hagan una decisión y luego modifíquenla. La tercera, the third one that I want to talk about is the power of words. It says the power of words, how thinking positive can lead you to feel better positively, and how negative words can break you down and can also make you feel like things are impossible. So, the power of words. Why am I talking? Why am I talking? Because there is power in words. El poder de palabras. la persona que hizo la pregunta dice, ¿qué hacemos con el poder de las palabras? Lo positivo nos ayuda positivo, pero lo negativo nos puede quebrar. Así es que él quiere, la persona que escribió esto, quiere que yo hable del poder de las palabras. Y hago esta pregunta, ¿por qué estoy hablando ahorita? Estoy hablando ahorita porque las palabras tienen poder. Si las palabras son positivas, tienen poder. Si son negativas, tienen el mismo poder, pero negativamente. The reason I'm speaking right now and talking is because words have power. If they're positive, they will have a positive result. If they're negative, they can hurt you. So all of us, we have to be careful with our words. The Bible says that words have the power of life and death. Tenemos que tener cuidado con las palabras. La Biblia dice que las palabras tienen el poder de vida y de muerte. Así es que todos tenemos que tener cuidado con las palabras que usamos con otros. Y luego tener más cuidado con las palabras que usamos en la mente de nosotros. Porque dentro de mí hay una conversación interna. Y si es negativa, yo mismo me estoy dañando. We not only have to be careful with the words that we use towards others that live with us, we have to be extremely more cautious with how we speak to us ourselves. Because inside of me, there is an inner dialogue 24 hours a day, as there is an inner dialogue in you. And if you are negative inside of yourself with yourself, you are harming yourself far more than somebody can harm you. Now, we blame others. We blame them for the words they use on us. But if we took the time to hear ourselves how we speak, we may be the guiltier one of speaking to us and putting ourselves down. I've been there. Muchas veces hablamos de la negatividad de otra gente con las palabras hacia nosotros. Pero si uno toma el tiempo de ser honesto con uno mismo y decir, yo dentro de mi mente, yo hablo peor que esas personas. I speak worse than those people inside my head. El amigo más grande que debemos de tener, la persona que nos debe apoyar más, somos nosotros. The closest friend that you should have, the cheerleader that should push you forward, should be you. After all, you live with yourself. Every mirror that I have ever looked on, I was there. El mejor amigo, amiga, debe de ser usted con usted, porque usted vive con usted. En todos los espejos que yo he visto en mi vida, yo estoy allí, porque yo vivo con mí. Así es que yo merezco que yo tenga un amigo en mí. You deserve to have a friend in yourself. I'll share a poem with you. It's one of my favorite poems that talks about the person in the glass. And it says this: when you finally get what you want for yourself and the world makes you king or queen for the day, then stand in front of the mirror and see what that person has to say. Because it isn't your father or mother or husband or wife whose judgment upon you must pass. The judgment that counts most in your life is the person staring you back from the glass. He's the person to please. He or she is the person to please. Never mind all the rest, because he or she is with you clear to the end. And you'll know when you pass your most dangerous, difficult test, when the person in the glass is your friend. You may fool the whole world through the pathway of years and get pats on the back as you pass. But your final reward will be heartache and tears if you've cheated and lied to the person in the glass. Un poema favorito mío habla de la persona en el espejo, que dice esto: cuando ya logras lo que has buscado de ser tú mismo, y el mundo te hace rey o reina por un día, ahora párate enfrente de un espejo y a ver qué dice esa persona, porque la opinión más importante no es la de tu padre, tu madre, tu esposo o esposa. La opinión más importante es la persona que está en el espejo, porque él o ella te acompaña toda tu vida. Quizás vas a recibir palmadas sobre tu camino en la vida, pero tu recompensa final va a ser lágrimas y arrepentimientos si le has mentido a la persona en el espejo. If you've lied to the person in the glass for years, it's time. It's time to have a sit-down talk with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror if you must. I would do that. Sit in front of the mirror and talk to myself and see what that person has to say. Because that will lead you to a breakthrough that you may not have experienced in your lifetime. Sería bueno, una táctica buena de que se pare enfrente, siéntese enfrente de un espejo y hable con esa persona. Si le han mentido a esa persona sobre los años, ya es tiempo que usted y usted tenga una plática con usted mismo, usted misma, amiga, amigo. Ya urge. Hay que ya no vivir en ya mero. Hay que ya mero quizás nunca llega, pero ya puede ser ahora. We cannot live with almost maybe. We need to get to that point where now I'm going to deal with myself, talk to myself, and be uplifting. Don't be negative. No se ponga negativo enfrente del espejo y critíquese. No más dese consejo. Do not be negative in front of that mirror. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself so that you can get on with it and get better at it. So, I want to share a few words of what we're going to teach on InVision Television. Le quiero enseñar unas palabras que vamos a compartir en el canal InVision sobre el año. Vamos a hablar de sueños, de metas, haciendo decisiones, de cómo evaluarse uno mismo, hábitos, actitud, cómo obtener más pasión en la vida, cómo hablar de fe, del alma, de la mente y del espíritu, cómo educarse uno mismo, el ambiente de uno, relaciones, cómo acumular personas que nos pueden ayudar, cómo encontrar personas que piensan como nosotros, cómo tomar acción. Vamos a hablar de oración, meditación, visualización, disciplina, cómo ser honestos, cómo entregarnos, cómo aceptarnos nosotros mismos, sabiduría, cómo entregarnos en total, con confianza, paciencia, éxito, cómo lograr estar lleno por dentro de uno y cómo vivir más vivo que podamos. I want to share a few words of what we're going to do the rest of the year through InVision Television. We will be talking and addressing dreams, setting goals, making decisions, commitments, self-evaluation, habits, attitude, passion, how to deal with our faith, with our soul, mind, and spirit, how to educate ourselves and our environment, our relationships, building a dream team, how to find like-minded people, action, taking action. We're going to deal with attitudes of meditation, prayer, visualization, discipline, how to get more discipline in our life, and how to be more honest with ourselves, how to devote ourselves to the causes that we believe in, and then self-acceptance, submitting to ourselves, patience, confidence, how to live with more wisdom in our life, how to achieve success, personal fulfillment, and how to live a life that is more fully alive. As you can see, we have a lot to cover this next year. Ya ven un poquito de lo que vamos a hacer, va a ser muchísimo. Y los invitamos a que nos acompañen en este viaje. I am inviting you to journey with us. Please, we want you to join with us so that you can improve yourself and secondarily improve your life. Queremos que nos acompañen. Primero, para que ustedes se mejoren y segundo, para que mejoren su vida. Ya mero termino. Ha sido un día muy largo, pero les voy a decir de un parábolo. I'm almost finished for the day. This will be our last session. But I want to share a parable about an eagle. And I'll share it in English in full, and then I'll share it in Spanish in full. Voy a hablar de un parábolo de una águila. Primero lo voy a hablar en inglés en total, así que tenga paciencia, y luego lo voy a hablar en español en total. It turns out that a farmer found a small little eaglet, an eagle, a baby eagle. And he took it and he put it in the hen house with all the chickens. And after a while, that little eagle believed it was a chicken. So as the chickens would cluck, the eagle would cluck. As the chickens would peck at the ground for seed, the eagle would peck at the floor for seed. One day, a naturalist a naturalist came by and saw the eagle in the hen house. And he said to the farmer, he says, that's an eagle. That's a king of the birds. That eagle does not belong with the chickens. So the farmer agreed, and the naturalist took that small eaglet up on top of the barn. And he pushed the little eaglet out in hope that it would start to use its wings. But the little eaglet just simply crashed to the ground. The naturalist told the farmer, this is an eagle. It is a king of the birds. It doesn't belong living with the chickens. He says, with your permission, I will take it to the highest mountain that I can find. And that chicken will have to learn to fly, or it will surely crash to its death. But I need your permission. The farmer agreed that that is an eagle, that it's not designed to live with the chickens. And so he said, yes, go ahead. The naturalist takes this baby eaglet, but now a full-grown eagle, but still believing it's a chicken, and takes it up on a high mountaintop. And then he hopes for the best and pushes the eagle off the cliff. That eagle is tumbling downward, fighting for survival. And then it spreads its wings, and then it begins to soar and find its true nature of king of the birds. You see, my friends, we're all eagles. I am an eagle, destined to soar. You are an eagle, destined to soar. But if we live like a chicken, if we think like a chicken, if we act like a chicken, we will live like chickens. And I'm begging you to spread your wings, to develop strong feathers and wings, and then have the courage to jump, and then soar like God meant you to soar. El parábolo que les hablo es de una águila niña, una aguilita que un campesino encontró y metió a esta águila con las gallinas, y con tiempo empezó a hablar como las gallinas, y luego con tiempo escargaba en el piso por semilla y estaba viviendo la vida de una gallina. Pero llega un señor que sabía más de la naturaleza, y le dice al campesino, esa es una águila. Esa águila no debe de estar en la presencia de gallinas. Esa águila no tiene que vivir como gallina. Y le pidió permiso de llevar esa águila arriba del techo de la casa. Y el campesino dice sí, porque esa es una águila, tiene que aprender a volar. Así es que este naturalista agarra la águila y la empuja del techo de la casa. Pero la águila no reconocía que era águila, y en lugar de volar, chocó en el piso. El naturalista le dice al campesino, le dice, mire, esa es una águila. Es el rey de los pájaros, es el rey de los cielos. Él no está hecho para vivir con las águilas. Y le pidió permiso al campesino, con su permiso, llevo esta águila a la montaña más alta que pueda entrar. Una de dos, aprende a volar o va a encontrar su muerte. El campesino, en acuerdo, le dice, esa es una águila, ese es un rey de los cielos, y él va a aprender a volar o va a terminar su vida. El naturalista lleva al águila a una montaña y la empuja. La águila va cayendo, no sabe que puede volar, pero llega el momento, amigo, amiga, cuando abre las alas y empieza a volar como la águila que es. Cada usted, persona, hermano, hermana, amigo, amiga, usted es una águila. No está hecha, el destino suyo no está hecho para que usted viva la vida de una gallina. Usted tiene el destino que Dios le dio. el destino de volar. La Biblia dice, el que espera al Señor algún día se levantará con alas de águila. Él volará, va a correr y nunca se fatiga. The Bible says that those who wait upon the Lord will mount up with wings like eagles. They will soar, they will run and never tire. You were not destined to live the life of a chicken, nor was I. You were destined to live the glory of God that is within you. Cada uno de ustedes, el destino de usted es de volar como una águila. La gloria de Dios que está dentro de usted está hecho para que se manifieste. Así es que con la última invitación, vuele, hermano, hermana, amigo, amiga. You need to fly, my friend, my good friend, my brother, my sister. You need to fly. Learn to soar. Y cierro con esto, la pasión. The passion, I close with a story of a wonderful patient in my life. His name was Everardo. Everardo was born in Brazil and raised in Brazil, and he played soccer. Everardo, un paciente mío, tenía 92 años y nació en Brasil y luego fue criado en Brasil y jugó fútbol, soccer. Un día le pregunté a Everardo, Everardo, dígame de unas de sus memorias más grandes. I asked my patient, 92-year-old man who played soccer for Brazil, I asked him to share with me one of his greatest memories in soccer. And he shared to me a story. He says, Dr. Valdez, Dr. Valdez. It was the championship game. It was 1-1, and they had reached the limit of time. If we didn't score, they would go to penalty kicks. And he said the ball flew up perfectly, where he went up and he did one of those scissor kicks. The ball was hit, and as he's falling, he looks behind him to see where the ball goes. One person with a header missed the ball. Another person missed the ball. And then the goalie himself stretched out as much as he could, but the ball went in the net. Everardo le pregunté que me dé una memoria que él guarda en su mente de su carrera de fútbol. Y me dijo que un día era 1-1 el juego y si no metían un gol se iba a terminar empatado. Dice que la pelota llegó así perfectamente y luego dio una patada así como dicen de tijeras y le dio así sin ver el gol y luego una persona con la cabeza no lo logró, otra persona tampoco y hasta el goalie que se metió para defender no alcanzó a parar la pelota. This wonderful 92-year-old man said to me, he fell to the ground, saw the ball go in, and he started yelling like he was on fire. He said 110,000 people in the stadium were screaming so loud he couldn't hear himself screaming. Este paciente mío dice que cuando entró el balón a la net, él se levantó y se sentía como que estaba en fuego corriendo. A pesar de que él gritaba, 110,000 personas estaban gritando tan recio que él mismo no se oía. Y dice, he said that he felt like he was on fire. Saben, you know, life is about a feeling. Life is not about what you do. It's what you do that gives you the feeling. La vida es de una emoción profunda por dentro. La vida no es tanto de lo que yo logro. Lo que yo logro me da una satisfacción, una emoción, una sensación de estar lleno. It's the things that we do and the things that we achieve that allow us to feel fullness, which is the way God made us. Es las metas, los deseos cuando los cumplimos, nos da esa sensación de estar llenos, así como Dios nos hizo. Así es que ya me voy a despedir. I'm going to say goodbye for now. A los hermanos en español, acompáñenme a mí, mi canal InVision Television. Mi programa sale en español a las 8:30 de la mañana y luego a las 8:30 de la noche. For the English speaking, join my come and visit my program. My program of Stepping Stone airs at 8 in the morning, 8 in the evening in English. And then I leave my English-speaking friends with a piece of advice that a wonderful mentor in my life gave me. His name was Cavett Robert. And when I met Cavett Robert in private for the first time, he was a Texan, and he spoke like this: Dr. Valdez. And he said to me, Dr. Valdez, promise me that you're going to lie, steal, cheat, and swear. And I asked him, excuse me? He says, lie down every night and thank God for the wonderful gift of life He's given you. He said, steal some time for yourself every day because you're worthy of it. He said, cheat life. Do not let life get the best of you. And swear to yourself and to God Almighty that you'll give every human being you meet a smile, because we all travel a rough road. The last time I spoke to Cavett, he asked me, Dr. Valdez, and what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to lie, steal, cheat, swear, and drink. He said, you're going to drink? I said, Cavett, when there are good times in life, I will drink of the goodness of life that God has given me. And he said, Dr. Valdez, I'm going to add that to my list. A la persona en español, los dejo con esto. Roben tiempo todos los días para ustedes, porque lo merecen. Y luego a todo ser humano, denle una sonrisa, porque todos andamos en un camino duro. Dios los bendiga. Su servidor, Dr. Carlos Valdez, hablando de televisión en visión. God bless you all. Your servant, your host, Dr. Carlos Valdez of InVision Television, a bilingual channel. Please check us out. Tell your friends by way of Facebook and other media that we exist. And for those of you who have comments, prayer requests, or those generous people out there who would like to help support us, we welcome you. God bless you and a good evening. Dios los bendiga y buena noche.
Got it.
A ver si alcanzo a la gente.
See, Carla, we need you here. That thing respects you.